drum can move you, it can move you to tears. Beautiful melody that tickles my ears. Don't think of heaven or a God in the sky. My soul will sing forever when I die. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. I'll walk around a mile in your shoes. If you won't be afraid to lend me yours to use, and hold your tongue before you accuse a friend for cheating if you lose. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Why will they never ever feel your pain? Why do they fear that we're all the same? Transparent skull, you can see my brain, and we'll all get wet if it should ever rain. Oh, enigmatic entity.
Yeah, McKinsey, welcome you to the 49th edition of Colossal Championship Wrestling Titans. Yeah, in this third season, we're kicking off strong as a 16-team contendership tournament kicks off tonight to determine last to lose #1 contenders. Let us throw it down to the ring introductions of the teams. Ladies and gentlemen, the flying contest is a tag team bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, cutting their way down, now fighting out of the red corner, winging tonight at a total weight of 270 pounds, being accompanied to the ring by Rachel Romero, the team of Mariana Gomez, Rina Garcia, Las Panteras. Las Panteras are here, and they're looking to go after gold once more. This, in fact, is going to be a clash between former champs. Las Panteras, of course, won it from the Nation, as represented by Blackwell and Markov at the time, but it was part of that weird chaotic situation with the removal squad. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents, currently right away down, now fighting out of the blue corner, weighing that turbine weight of 448 pounds, Captain Jack Lazara, the Black Hat, Azrael Black. They are the Call. The inaugural world-class tag team champions have arrived. Of course, both have had their attempts at singles glory in recent months, but reuniting as a team to try and claim gold for themselves. Gomez starts off in the red corner, Black in the blue. And we're underway. Hello, Artie. And welcome in, folks. Now, let me just... Oh yeah, it's already doing that thing, and congrats on the first. Have a random clip. Welcome in, everybody. This here is Colossal Championship Wrestling. I'm Enigmatic Entity. I'm a weird one, and we are just gonna watch fake people and their fake avatars fake fight. That's what we're doing here tonight. Hey, at least it wasn't the bucket. It wasn't the bucket. But a kick to the midsection by Azrael Black, and Mariana Gomez in trouble. Oh yeah, I should probably, like, if anybody would ever want to join, it's a bit of fun. You can have your own characters in here. There's quite a lot of characters that don't actually have anybody associated with them in real life. Like, they're not actually people's people. For instance, all 5 of the competitors here are just random things I grabbed off the workshop equivalent. But we've made their own stories with them. And oh my god, Rachel Romero is introducing Barbie, the barbed wire baseball bat. Just slid into the ring by the manager at ringside, Drake Henry, our referee, getting rid of it. It's not legal in this contest, but Mariana Gomez's feet like fire and lightning. It's meant to be thunder and lightning, but she says, I'm lit, y'all. Up to his feet, she drags him, and now gonna punch him right in the face. Azrael Black goes down. Viva la raza, says Mariana Gomez, and fuck you, Captain. Drop kick, down goes Jet Lazara. Azrael Black returns to the ring, but he's got nobody to tag, and Mariana Gomez effectively cutting the ring in half. Now the crucifix driver. Kick out. Tag, no, up to the top rope, she's looking to fly. Uh-oh, she's aiming her sights from the top. Forearm smashed across the forehead. And now just taunting away. Tag made, and Rachel Romero removing the turnbuckle pad. Referee's going to fix that whilst the captain is in. One of the most dynamic competitors we have here. He is high flying, he is fast, he is agile, and a tag out to Trina Garcia now to pin, kick out, reversing the momentum. One, oh, bridging up out of it, oh, stomping away and trying to break the pin is Gomez. Oh, turn around now, waist lock, big slam down onto the ground. We have a lot of competition here tonight. We'll be getting our way through it as we can, and oh my lord, the ping in my server went before the ping over in Ballistics. What the hell? Oh, big punch. Just locking the captain, and now just backing that up into the corner, telling him to suck it. Oh my lord. Oh god, face bouncing off the knee, and that could be her knocked out. Dear lord. One. Kick out. Oh. Azrael Black not taken well to the top. The stomps to the back of the head, and we are underway. Starting off hot with this contest. This is the first of 8 first-round matches. It's a 16-team tournament. At the end of the tournament, we will have a #1 contender for the CCW World Class Tag Team Championship and Springboard Frog Splash. Cutting off a journey to the corner in half. With one brutally efficient maneuver, now off the ropes. The double axe handle got out the way to Trina Garcia. Just desperation, instinct of self-preservation coming in. Now Rachel Romero removing that turnbuckle pad once more. Referee distracted. Tagging out. Here comes Mariana Gomez once more. Oh, running senton. Oh, double axe handle instead. Lazara looking for something, but gets caught the kick, and now jawbreaker. Lifting him up to his feet and roll through. This could be it. Oh god, what a tornado kick. Leg hooked. Ref count 1. It's broken up by Azrael Black. Not ready to lose this match, article. But that discus forearm could be the foundation, the setting stone for whatever Trina Garcia has in mind. Jet Lazara vulnerable, waiting. Punishment. That discus forearm rung his bell off into the corner. Larry, no, fighting out with a forearm of his own. Pop up, oh god, infinite double drop. Frog splash. Desperation, just swinging wildly for the fences, throwing his body into everything he's got. And now the face bouncing off the turnbuckle pad. Scoop, slam, setting her up. Had her right where he wanted, but she decided to move, and that is the best way to avoid getting hit with someone deadly. But double team offense here. Oh, they're both setting her up on the top rope. Oh no. No, 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 no. The double back superplex. Now Azrael Black calling it to his feet. Oh, brings in with the kick, and now bows to the crowd. But whilst he's bowing, Mariana Gomez is getting tagged in the back. Off the ropes. Oh God, Claymore! Claymore! That could be it. Leg hooked. One. Broken up. But his foot was under the rope, so that would have been controversial. Up to top. From the corner. Elbow drop across the throat with precision. Now stomps the arm. Just deciding to work now on the left arm of Azrael Black. Take away a lot of his offensive arsenal if she can hurt the arm. You see him clutching it on the outside at ringside. Of course, no countouts in tag team competition here. And from the ring, into the steps. Do appreciate everybody sticking around for the raid from Artie's stream. I have not a clue what she was playing, so I'm sure she was having a good bit of fun. I feel like Resident Evil was involved at some point. I feel like I saw that. Oh God, face bounce off the turnbuckle post, and Trina Garcia returns to the ring, but Azrael Black was waiting. So many, all the teams in the world. God, kick the inside the thigh. Yay! I can read and recall things. Look at me go. Uh-oh. It's over into the single leg Boston Grab. Look at the torque on that knee. Oh! Trina Garcia needs to get free of this. But oh, Jet Lazaro letting go. What's he got on mind instead? Grabs a hold, drags it to the neutral corner. Scoop. Slam. He was setting this up earlier. But Rachel Romero this time distracting him from the outside. That's why it pays to have friends. Certainly ones that don't have any scruples, because not the first time that she's interjected herself into this match. Leg caught that time. Uh-oh. Leg trap German suplex. Oh God. Here. Into the red corner. Tags out. Oh my. Trapped and double axe into the smaller back. Oh damn. Them sponsor deals got you working hard. Dear Lord. Oh, waiting for the captain's code. He waiting for the captain's code, but Mariana Gomez evades, and then a springboard cross, but hey! Gomez just barely avoiding the captain's code. Touchdown. Claymore into the pin. One broken up, and the ref got wiped out too. Drake Henry is out of it. Oh God, you're not done. Yeah, you know what? I can believe that. They're making you work for that money. Damn. Oh God, punch to the face. Slaps the back of the head, and now. Oh God, just stomping his head into the mat repeatedly, bouncing like a basketball. The dribbles on display. Into the red corner once more. Oh, threw him in with too much force. I think she's looking for a tag move with Garcia, but he collapsed down in the corner. So instead, Gomez from the top rope, looking to fly. But Azrael Black tried to, and it's out. Oh God, from the top, the DDT. That could be it. Ref finally on his feet. The 1, 2, 3. Nearly knocked out completely, still shaking the cobwebs loose, but the ref able to count the free, and Nicole have been eliminated by their fellow former tag champs in the first round. 6 more games to get done. Just want the bolt gun. Hell yeah. Okay, let me see if I can't find the different folks. Oh, I figured out. Ah, yeah, sweet. Oh, it's nice. Okay, we beat Las Panteras, Mariana. Rina. Okay, where are you, my cold friend? There he is. Las Panteras, the first team to advance to the round, well, to the quarterfinals out of the round of 16. But yeah, Azrael Black inadvertently wiping out Drake Henry, breaking the last pinfall attempt before this. Drake Henry finally got to his feet, but the damage was done and Jet Lazara could not kick out. Las Panteras advanced to the quarterfinals. I'm very, very enthused about that fact, but we've still got 5 more matches to go, and the next is going to be a long one, I suspect, because it is the #1 contendership for the Martial Mayhem Championship. Needs to pick the right one. Here we go. Because we are going to be doing something special here. Every single competitor that didn't, well, every single CCW competitor that didn't emerge from the semifinals is being given a championship contendership or just match of some sort. Wesley Reed, Leo Kobayashi, The Wick, and Iggy Warp will be in this to determine the #1 contender for the Martial Mayhem Championship. North will join Simo White as part of the Tag Team Contendership Tournament, and Kid Riot is going to get an outright championship opportunity later on tonight as she challenges Kayla Turner for her Women's First Blood Championship. But this one will be Wesley Reed versus Kobayashi versus Iggy Warp versus The Wick. That's an Iggy Warp. And oh yes, due to him being just wiped out backstage at ATWE Live before we could get to the pay-per-view, Bobby Black, in place of his spot in, since it got stolen from him by Tyler Walker, he is being given a championship shot, a challenge against Angus Wyatt for the Openweight Championship in our main event tonight. And Red Dawn and Veronica Showtime have to defend against good old Destined, who are invoking their rematch clause for the World Trios Championships. Tonight is a championship night. Lots of implications, contenderships for the first half of the card. Second half is all championship contests. But this here is going to be a fatal 4-way Martial Mayhem. 1 fall to a finish. 1 tap to a finish, that is. The scrap trap is about to be gently lowered down once all competitors are inside the ring. And there is no time limit on this because we want to get a definitive winner to be the #1 contender. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a fatal 4-way Martial Mayhem, scheduled for 1 tap, and it is to determine the #1 contender for the Martial Mayhem Championship. Introducing the competitors first, climbing his way into the ring, fighting out of the red corner, representing the Yachty Boys, weighing in tonight at 250 pounds. He is a Jamaican juggernaut, Wesley Reed. Now, Wesley Reed unfortunately lost twice. The last show he was on, that being ATWE and CCW present Conquer the World. He'll be looking to conquer this match and challenge Lance Knight, who after briefly losing the championship to Sotelo, has reclaimed it from the Conqueror. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the second competitor, Connie makes his way down the aisle, weighing tonight at 228 pounds. Yes, the high fly misfit, Iggy War. Yeah, last night lost the Martial Mayhem Championship to Sotelo at Conquer the World, but was able to regain it on the following live. Sotelo does not have a rematch clause, so he will not be challenging again. Thus, we need a new number one contender, and this time we're going from the CCW side of things. One of these four men will be the one to challenge, and it could very well be a former champion in Leo Kobayashi, who has proven to have one of the most sound strategies in Martial Mayhem competition. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third competitor, Connie makes his way down the aisle, weighing in tonight at 238 pounds. Yes, the Flaming Dragon, Leo Kobayashi. And here comes a former Martial Mayhem champion. He, as I was saying, one of the most sound strategies, constantly target the left arm, left leg, so that when he locks in the Tequila Sunrise, if it doesn't tap him out in the first 4 seconds, he lets go and he goes back on the offensive. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the fourth and final competitor, currently making his way down now, weighing in tonight at 339 pounds, representing Direction X. Yes, the Wick, former ATWE World Champion, was very close to emerging from the Conqueror's Crown tournament as a Conqueror, but it was his stablemate, the Devil, Sean Hunter, who won the semi-finals of CCW side, and as such will be challenging Ryoma at the next Conquer for the World Heavyweight Championship. But will his stablemate be a Martial Mayhem champion before Sean Hunter reclaims the World Heavyweight Championship? That is to be found out. The scrap trap lowered around our ring, and we are about to be underway. Colin elbow, oh, scoops, slams him down. The big boys getting the advantage to start off with, but the biggest boy with that lariat puts down Reed now. Iggy Warp going after Reed and the Wick. Himself and Kobayashi trying to work together. Everyone versus the Wick. Springboard crossbody. For a second I thought we were about to see all three of them beating up on the Wick. But the miniature alliance of the Pants Brigade, the Pants Party, has given up for the moment. But oh, tilt well backbreaker. That's a warp. Reed stomping the fingies. Oh, dear Lord. How cruel. Punches. Roll through. Oh, forearm to the back of the head, just about. Scoop slam and oh, what a big boot. And a splash as well. The Wick just using. Oh, capo kick. Capo kick out of nowhere by Wesley Reed. What the hell? Oh, thrown into the scrap trap. Just slamming his hand down, immediately clobbering into the skull of the Wick. Now bouncing, Iggy Warp's face off the turnbuckle pad. The Wick, the target of everybody apparently. Iggy Warp, I think, is bleeding. He's lucky he got busted open by the turnbuckle pad and not by the scrap trap. The Wick trying to fight off everybody. Yeah, all three competitors. You could see even Iggy Warp was looking to get in on it, but Wesley Reed electing to flapjack him instead. Oh, double axe handle, but no, the Wick is pissed. He does not appreciate everybody trying to take him down. But frankly, if you are everybody else, he is the biggest threat in this match, both literally in the physical sense and just resiliency-wise. He is one tough son of a bitch, and what a big boot. They need to get him down, eliminate him from the equation. I don't see you making the Wick tap easily. So you need to eliminate effectively two folks. Render them unable to continue fighting and then tap out the third. Or pray that you can lock in a submission at the same time as someone else, and whoever taps first wins or loses it, and the person with the submission on wins it, as it were. Irish whip off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Oh god, and then Alabama slam into the ropes and now the camel clutch. Oh dear lord, Leo Kobayashi could be forced to tap out here. But no, the Wick, realizing it's not going to work that quick, relinquishes it, and now staring at Iggy Warp and Wesley Reed. He's decided the Jamaican Juggernaut needs to go off the ropes, and Larry clothesline from hell. Turning them inside and out. Oh my god. Drop kick. Threw all his weight behind him to Iggy Warp, and that is what you're going to need to get the Wick off his feet. Lean against the ropes, no defense, so, oh god, bouncing him. Forearms to the back, face backs off the scrap trap. Oh, single leg takedown. And lifting the leg up, driving the knee down. Larry takes down Wesley Reed. Not as devastating as the clothesline from hell, but certainly building on the damage that's already been done. Colin Elmo, hip toss. Reed up. Oh my god. What a back elbow to the Wick by Kobayashi. Now, here he goes. Tequila Sunrise. And Iggy Warp knows the strategy. Drop kicks the knee. Breaks the submission hold. Let it go. Leg drop. It's only our second competition of 6 for the evening. Leg drop to the back of the head now. Off the ropes. Lariat turns him inside out. Uh-oh. He's looking for his devastating backbreaker. Dragon's Flame. Uh-oh. Punch to the face. And that's the second competitor bleeding in this competition. Both Kobayashi and Iggy Warp busted open. Camel clutch now to Iggy Warp. Oh, punch to the side of the head, Reed. And oh, that handle to the back of the head. He just absorbed it to Reed. God. Irish whip sends him off the ropes. Back elbow. Iggy Warp and the Wick both starting to stir. Jawbreaker by the Juggernaut. Fireman's carry. Oh, waistland. Gut wrench. No. Waist lock into the carry. Slamming him into the turnbuckle and then throwing him across the ring. Changes. Line from hell. Changes sights to Wesley Reed now. Bad place to be for Iggy Warp in the sights of the Wick. Someone at some point's gonna have to tap. Ooh, looking for a bear hug. Trying to squeeze the life out of Iggy Warp. Gets the chop block. Does Leo Kobayashi. Now Reed and Kobayashi locking up. Oh my god, Emerald Explosion. Forearm to the face. Kick to the midsection. Big power driver. No. Backbiting drop. Off the ropes into the scrap trap. Oh my lord. Neck breaker. Oh dear Lord Reed. Bow clap. Both turn around. Wesley Reed get caught down to one knee, but he's got to start fighting out of there. I can tell. Punches in midsection, went for the Lara, but just absorbed by Wick, and now kicks him in the gut. Powerbomb position for both of them. Powerbomb, throwing powerbomb. The powerhouse is now locking horns. Some power and drop, but Wesley Reed wipes himself out. All the strength needed to get 339 pounds up onto the shoulders and slamming him down onto the mat. Big shot of tackle, runs right through the Wick. Kicking out the legs now of Kobayashi. On the shoulders. Oh my god, not this way. Yes, tag! Iggy Wop catches him though. Twist of height, twist of height. Now crossface, crossface. Crossface on Wesley Reed. Camel clutch. Oh my god, the camel clutch was locked in on Kobayashi, but Iggy Wop tapped out Wesley Reed in the blind spot of the Wick. Iggy Wop's tails out. Bloody brilliant work. Oh my god. Well, Lance Knight knows who his challenger is now. That man's name is Iggy Wop. One of the Season 2 originals. One of the longest tenured competitors here. Right, there he is. Haha. But look at him, the state of him. The smallest man in that match by far. He was getting ragdolled quite a lot. He got busted open. His body is beaten, battered and bruised, but he's emerged victorious here. Yeah, Season 2. That was on 2K19. Season 1, the original season, was all the way back in 2K17 game-wise, but we don't really have much footage of it aside from a few clips that were done by the YouTube mobile app, or the Twitch mobile app. But now here is 4 reasons for you to boo. And then 2 reasons to cheer. Did I pin? I don't think I pinned the spreadsheet, did I? There we go. I do love that I can just press the 1 button now without it turning my mouse off. It's a very specific thing I have to do to turn off my mouse now, which is great. But never mind me and my mouse, because ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team bout scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a round of 16 match in the World Class Tag Team Championship Contendership Tournament. Introducing the competitors first, crawling their way down, now fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at 500 pounds. Being accompanied to the ring by Jesus Diaz and John Cruz, JC Cruz. Fighting out of the red corner, John Ewing, VJ. They are the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade. The idol on the left with the glasses, VJ on the right with the glasses and the hat. This here is a quadrant of mean men. Yet to truly taste glory as a unit. They've had a couple reigns in the singles division, the hardcore championship. Over in HCWE, but here in CCW not much championship success, but they are still a very impactful unit. Jesus Diaz, the leader, Captain Boricua, saying that Puerto Rico's #1, and apparently the folks here in Auckland, New Zealand, in the Colossal Seam are pointing at the roof. And if we look up, there is a nice roof up there. And look at that roof. Stop pointing at that roof. That's a nice roof. Yeah. But it'll be John Ewing and VJ in this one for the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade. They'll have their leader and the playboy at ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents, climbing the way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at a man weighing up 469 pounds. He is the visionary Matt Styles, and he is Prince Aqua, and they are Section 103. Section 103 making their way into the ring with speed. They're not going to waste your time, their hands up. Kick ass, take names. Victory in the very near future for one of these two teams. And advancing to the quarterfinals. Alongside the winners of our opening contest, Las Panteras. If they do so. The sit out bomb to start off. Ooh, snack table privileges being offered to Section 103 from LDI Limited if they are able to defeat Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade. Waist lifts, slam. Stomps to the face. Roundabout we go now. Ooh, drive the knees in. Forearm caught. Kick to the chest. Now down to the knee. Oh, big chop. Wrenched away on the knee is Matt Styles. Fireman's carry up on the shoulders. Hangs them out to dry on the turnbuckle post, or pad rather. Kick, some kick, no. Turn to around. Snap to play. And John Ewing just saying, come here, Prince Aqua. Speared, flipped over it. Leg drop to the back of the head. Didn't quite land it quite perfectly, so hurt his own tailbone on the landing, did Prince Aqua, but a great counter to the spear attempt. Nice whip to the red. Oh, exposed turnbuckle pad. Someone from the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade at ringside exposed the steel, and now we're all on one. Kick out. Look, there's JC Cruz or Jesus Diaz. I'm not sure. Oh, thrown Ewan into the referee. Now, punch to the face. In order to Takayama gonna fix the exposed steel. Super kick! Super kick. Oh my god, what a punch! Yes, quickly finding there. Oh my god! Into the Anaconda Vice! The Anaconda Vice! Wrenching it deep! John Ewan! He gotta make him tap! He's gone and made him tap, I should clarify. Just in case that like blurb of noise wasn't decipherable, because it didn't feel decipherable. But John Ewing and VJ picking up the victory here over Section 103's Matt Styles and Prince Aqua. Victory number 10 for Ewing. Victory number 7 for VJ. And I wonder if they're going to be glitched. No, they're all functioning the way they should. G, he can G, I guess. Yeah, that is the win-loss records updated, and now we go to our second half of the show. So we head towards championship competitions. The rest of our card will be for the various titles on the line. The Women's First Blood Championship, the World Trios Championship, and then our main event will be the CCW Openweight Championship being defended. Kid Riot challenging Kayla Turner. Random attire. We will find out as she approaches the ring. Not that championship of yours, Kayla. This one. Haha. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a ropeless first blood match, and it is for the CCW Women's First Blood Championship. Here comes the challenger. Spotlight trained on the stage as she makes her arrival. Kid Riot is here in the Colossal. She's looking to pick up gold for the first time in her CCW career. She got quite far into Conqueror's Crown Tournament, making it to the semi-finals. Fell short at that hurdle, but Fred Gondrel rewarding those members of the match for their part in eliminating Tyler Walker and doing so in such an embarrassing fashion as well. He's the only competitor across both semi-finals to get eliminated from the Wars via knockout. He's the only competitor in the Wars that got there illegitimately too, wiping out Bobby Black backstage and stealing his spot. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the championships. Got two championships, the Women's World Championship of ATWE, which she is set to defend in a 20-woman Rumble, the ATWE Royal Rumble PLE She's also due for competition on Live 34, one-on-one against the former champion Junvia Tatuya, who she beat to win it. If Junvia can beat her, then Junvia enters number 20 into the Rumble. If Kayla can beat Junvia, she enters number 20 into the Rumble. The other will be forced to live and die by the rando, but if Junvia manages to bust open Kayla Turner during that match, and she retains in this one, then we'll have a new First Blood champion. But ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challenger, weighing in tonight at 131 pounds. This is Kid Riot. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion, weighing in tonight at 110 pounds, representing Stagnation. She is the ATW Women's World Champion and your current reigning and defending CCW Women's First Blood Champion, Kayla Turner. Proudly holding the Women's First Blood Championship. Aloft, and now the ref does so as well. That's what these two women will be fighting for. No disqualification, no ropes, no rules except make your opponent bleed. Larry hit, taking it down. Kayla Turner in control in the starting moments of this match, and now the knee across the face, and the randomizer has decided that she's going to wear her camo gear. Oh my god, neck breaker. In an alternate universe, this here is the finals of the Conqueror's Crown tournament. It was in fact a different Stagnation member who made it to the finals and would go on to win, that being Sotelo, who challenges Taryn at the Royal Rumble for his ATW World Championship. Both women were in their respective sides semi-finals. Kayla competed, oh my god, Claymore. Kayla competed on the ATWE side of the bracket, whilst Kid Riot, obviously a CCW original, so was competing for the black and gold. Oh, big slap. Forearm and out, telling her, come on kid. Baited you. Just absolutely domineering in her attitude as the champion. Oh god, what an uppercut. Now, to the outside, she's gone. I don't think she quite meant to. Went to run the ropes, but forgot there's no ropes, so. Denso flying into the turnbuckle post. Oh, the LED post is not something you want to get thrown into. Leg swept out. Running, drop kick to the back. Knee driven down onto the arm. Oh, kick to the back of the head, but not what's gonna bust her open. Sticking the foot into the small of the spine, and now fist drop right across the face. Looking under the ring for a weapon. What does Kid Riot have in mind? Oh my god, she's looking to tune up the band with a guitar. Kayla Turner slaps it out of her hand, sweeps the legs out from underneath her. And elbow to the chest. Don't know what Kayla Turner's thinking, but whatever it was she had in mind is not going to have the chance. GTS! Kid Riot calling Kayla to her feet. Kick, chop. Double foot stomp. Kayla Turner just oddly, well, out of character here in the First Blood match on the defensive, and this could be it. The stomp to the apron. Buster open. We have a new Women's First Blood champion here at CCW. You can see that little split splint of yes. Right. But brilliant strategy there saw the apron. There were no ropes in the way, so just stomped her face off the apron. And ladies and gentlemen, your new CCW Women's First Blood Champion, Kid Riot. Of course, Kayla Turner does have a rematch clause due to her successful defenses of that championship, but she'll have to wait to use it. The most dominant Women's First Blood Champion CCW history has been dethroned. And Kid Riot is now proudly the new champion. We continue onwards now though to our Trios Championship contest as Destined look to reclaim their championship from longtime rivals. Okay, I guess it's going to do this annoying stuff. Paolo. Buckwheat. Veronica wearing that tire. Those two Windows tires. Yay! And will be Valor Club challenging the winners of this contest at the Royal Rumble, so who will it be? The Art of Champions. They beat Stagnation on the last ATWE Live to earn that right. Let us throw it down to ringside for the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen of I Goddast, is a trios bout scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Trios Championship. Introducing the competitors first, the challengers currently making their way down, now fighting out of the red corner, wing in tonight at a total combined weight of 636 pounds. The team of Paolo Jr., Matt Kelly, and Buckwheat. They are Destined. Former World Trios champions defeated Valor Club for the belts, then lost them to the Yardie Boys, who in turn lost them to Veronica Showtime and Red Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents, currently making their way down now, fighting out of the blue corner. They are your current reigning and defending World Trios champions, Lucia Belova, Olivia Markov, Red Dawn, and the ATWE Hardcore Champion, Veronica Showtime. Now, World Trios Champions Hardcore Championship, a dual champ is Veronica Showtime. See if these women are able to retain here. Or will they fall to the curse that seems to have taken over this division? The only team successfully able to defend the World Trios Championship so far have been destined. Won it from Valor Club in a 2 out of 3 falls match just to ensure there was no shenanigans like the rope break situation that saw him eliminated from the initial tournament. And kicks out the knee and then running kick across the sternum. They defended it successfully against Howls and Dreams over in ATWE before losing it to the Yardie Boys, who in turn lost it to the current champions. Destin, the only team able to successfully defend the championship at all. And whoever emerges victorious from this contest will be set to face the inaugural World Trios champions, the Valor Club. Stopping away on the hand of Hank Allen. Veronica Showtime is thoroughly fed up with having to face against Destined. And she's looking for revenge to a degree, and this one was this man's father that dethroned her as the World Heavyweight Champion of CCW this year. Curious to see where Henry Allen plans to go from now. Oh my god, gut wrench suplex there too. Hank into the pin. Message sent by Belova. Lucia Belova, of course, the one bump in the road of Angus's season 3 thus far. Temporarily dethroned him as openweight champion before losing the belt back to him. This trio, our World Trios champions, are having a wonderful calendar year in terms of just success. Of course, Levy Markov, 3-time world-class tag team champion now. Sharing that belt once with Lucia Belova, twice with Melissa Blackwell. Belova herself, former openweight champion. Veronica Showtime, former world heavyweight champion, is currently ATWE's hardcore champion, and together the three are the World Trios champions. So lots of gold and accolades being held by the woman in red. Same can be said about their opponents tonight. Destined have held the World Trios Championship, so the only ones to successfully defend. Angus Wyatt, 2-time openweight champion and most dominant champion in CCW history, I dare say. Henry Allen, of course, won the World Heavyweight Championship, and for a brief moment in time, all five members of Destin held gold here in CCW. Demolition Dollhouse is the collective unit fighting out of the blue corner, and I really should have had them fight out of the opposite corners, because Red Dawn, the red gear for Demolition Dollhouse, whilst green is made up of yellow and blue, so Destin would have fit better coming out of the blue corner. But back elbow into Gertie. Goddamn, nice combination here by Below. Buckwheat in trouble. It's ref count 1. He count 2. He only counts 2 though, because Buckwheat able to get the shoulder off the match. They had a rematch clause. They're the only team that successfully defended the World Trios Championships thus far. It's been a bit of a hot potato otherwise. Oh my god, drop kick off the cartwheel. And this is for the titles. So, Demolition Dollhouse having to go through it straight away. Drop kick into the ropes.
That's a good tag.
Colin elbow, kick to the midsection. Got her up. Carrying her over to the ropes, the turnbuckle post. And alley-oop face first off the turnbuckle pad. Then punching her on the way down before stomping a mud hole in the corner. Absolute disrespect by Hank Allen. Leaps over for the tag, and here comes the Red Giant of Demolition Dollhouse. Up and down. Hank Allen could be out of it already, but Markov not wanting to let things lie just that. Slams him down once again. The undisputed future of French professional wrestling is the undisputed pancake on the mat right now. Oh God, Fisherman driver into the bridging bend. Oh, one kick out, my lord, he kicked out at one. And he leaps into the tag. Here comes Buckwheat trying to sneak up on Markov, but does not work. And Larry just eaten by Markov. Big boot sends him rolling. Leg drop to the back of the head, trying to execute the Frenchman guillotine style. Russian sends him to blue corner. Buckwheat forearm, and you fucked up there. The Red Giant not going to like that. Turns him around. And a half and half suplex sends him flying. Turns our attention back to Hank Allen. Choke slam. Trying to just punch him down, or punch Markov to get her to let go of Hank Allen, but she just absorbed the blows. Lariat once more. Buckwheat is trying desperately, but she's just ignoring him, trying to elect to do more damage to Hank Allen. He's finally managing to escape the ring. Shoves off though. Buckwheat, Lariat, Markov still standing. The Red Giant is the ultimate X Factor for Demolition Dollhouse. And from the second rope, laying a bomb. Markov into the pin. Broken by Hank Allen. Paula Jr. was there as well. And that could be the end incoming. Kick to the midsection. Yokozuka. Down goes Buckwheat. 1, 2, 3. And still. Demolition Dollhouse. Just copy this. Quickly putting it so that there we are. Okay, now come along and I update win-loss records over here. 17. 1 defense. Congratulations to these ladies on their successful defense of the World Trios Championship. Joining destined and successful defenses, and now they will look towards the Royal Rumble, where it will be Valor Club, the inaugural World Trios champions, looking to dethrone them. But with 2 championships successfully defended, we look now to our main event of the evening, as Angus White set to defend against the cheated out of Conqueror's Crown semi-finals, Bobby Black, as kind of a sorry about your damn luck thing. The CEO, Angus White's very own brother, Fred Gondrol, has decreed that Bobby Black shall challenge for the Openweight Championship. There's a bit of a sorry about Tyler Walker. One of them deals. Ladies and gentlemen, my contest is your main event of the evening, and it is a singles bout scheduled for 1 fall, and it is for the CCW Openweight Championship. Here comes the challenger. Wiped out backstage by Tyler Walker. A desperate maneuver by Walker, that is for sure, to try and sneak his way into the semi-finals, try and steal the Conqueror's crown, but luckily for everyone else, he got eliminated quite swiftly. The only competitor across both semi-final matches to get knocked out for his elimination. Everyone else was pinfall or submission. No one else got dropped like a rock, except for Tyler Walker. That is why Fred Gondrol is rewarding the various participants of the semi-final 8-person war on the CCW side. Aside from Sean Hunter, he's already got a reward. He's going for the World Heavyweight Championship at the next Conquer. Bobby Black, he gets to challenge Angus Wyatt. Kid Wright successfully and new Women's First Blood champion, defeating Kayla Turner earlier tonight. It was a fatal 4-way contest between 4 of the other competitors in the Marshall Mayhem that saw Iggy Warp emerge victorious. He will challenge Lance Knight sometime in the near future, and North will be joining Simo White in a tag team, the World Tag Team Championship Contendership Tournament. 16 teams to determine last to lose #1 contenders. Angus Wyatt's still the only champion but destined, and what on earth happened at Conquer the World? We're not sure who the bloody hell that was, but we know it wasn't anyone from Destin, because frankly Angus has a lot of short friendos. Hank, Henry, Paulo and Buckwheat all far too short to be that hulking beast of an individual that interfered, and frankly Angus was on path to losing the Openweight Championship. He got RKO'd through a flaming table from the top rope. If it wasn't for the interference, I say we have a new Openweight champion, and the Blood Leader would not be retired from in-ring competition. Unfortunately, what's done is done, and Angus still your champ for the moment. Bobby Black looking to change that. That there is the current champion. That's what that fighting for the Openweight Championship. Let us hear the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner, he is the self-proclaimed Black Jesus, weighing in tonight at 250 pounds. Bobby Black. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Destin and weighing in tonight at 369 pounds, is your current reigning and defending CCW Openweight champion, the ambiguous savage, Angus Wyatt. Took advantage of a interference. I mean, it was no holds barred. He did get RKO'd through a flaming table, so it was within his rights. There was nothing illegal about it, but it was certainly not how we wanted to see Archer's career in ring-wise come to an end. Bobby Black wiped out backstage by Tyler Walker on the last show. Well, we're starting off from reminder for those watching, there is countouts in this contest, so Angus White looking to take it to the outside, to the concrete. We could see shenanigans here. Sincerely hope not, but you never know. You never know. Referee urging him back to the ring ASAP because he does not want to see this end this way. Nobody does, frankly. Count of 4. We are inside the ring. Off the ropes. Big power slam, wiping his hands into the pin. He says he's done. 1, kick out by Bobby Black. Bobby Black says, oh, hell to no. He ain't doing this to me. He got his shot in the ward stolen by Tyler Walker. God, just stomping away on the chest. Oh. Up to his feet. Against the ropes. Oh, knee lift to the to the face. Oh, big chop. Lift it up. Oh, tucks his head. Oh, cheeky Nando's kick. A little spice of the peri-peri. Now, ripcord knee lifting up, and Angus White on the defensive right now, and Bobby Black, oh my god, wheelbarrow neck breaker, the strength of the self-proclaimed Black Jesus to do that, dear lord. And now just, oh my god, lung blower, leg hooked, oh, both arms having to hook that leg, the big thighs, the big size of Angus White, meaning that Bobby had to use both of his arms to hook the leg, and as such didn't have any leverage across the shoulders, so Angus kicked out, but count out started. Angus just yelling at a child in the front row. Literally yelling at a child, Angus White. Off the ropes. Oh, what a power slam. Springboard, crossbody. Turned him inside out. Oh, head to tail, in and around. Oh, tequila. Tequila. No, not tequila sunrise, but the tequila sunset. I'm going to call this the tequila sunset because it's the same setup as the sunrise, but they go after the arm instead of the leg. So, tequila sunset. Oh, elbow out the corner. Angus White trying to fight back. Fireman's carry. To the corner where he hits him with the snake eyes. Now stomping him in the corner. At least it's just a stomp. At least it's not someone else he likes to do in the corner. Bobby Black would be stuck smelling that for weeks. Oh, face bounce off the red turnbuckle bad. Now up to the top rope. Angus. Bad intentions in mind. Uh-oh, no. Somebody drop from the top. The self-proclaimed Black Jesus. Oh, God. Get up. Uppercut. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. And be a savagery on the concrete. And Angus saying, get up. Get up, Bobby. Come fight me again. Oh. To the outside he comes. Oh, my God. He's just bouncing his head on the concrete. What the hell, Angus? showing off his savagery out here. Knee lift. Oh my god, he just busted open Bobby Black. The wines are flowing. Oh god, double axe handle to the back, it's crashing him down into the mat, or into the concrete even. Counter free, and Angus, after dealing some damage on the outside, electing to return to the ring now. This, oh god, yeah. Angus has done sufficient damage on the outside that he feels comfortable that this will win him the match. Kissing the open wound. Final journey. Leg away from the ropes. Hooked it. 1, 2, 3. And still. Nine defenses to his name now. If he defends it one more time, he gets another overall boost. The most dominant champion in CCW history. #23rd victory. Bad name for the last name, or bad night to have the last name Black. Azrael Black eliminated from the tournament earlier. Now Bobby Black eliminated here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time for episode 49 of CCW Titans. Colossal CM leaves you with one final image. That's the Openweight Championship still in the hands of Angus White. I've been Ian Medic Entity. You've been yourselves. We'll see you next time.